So Blizzard just announced the Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct will be streaming on November 13th, 2024, and this is going to act as like some type of BlizzCon replacement here. So you'll be able to watch this thing on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Oh, for all you Gen Z dancers out there and stuff. Okay, nice. For this event, you're going to want to get in here because there's also some rewards to be had for watching it. But anyways, it's a big year for World of Warcraft, Warcraft in general, and Hearthstone fans. You've enjoyed the chaos of Warcraft Rumble, ventured into the world of Azeroth for the first time in Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, or you're a World of Warcraft player. There's something here for everyone at the Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct stream. You won't want to miss it, okay? So, yeah, I wonder what they're going to announce here. They're probably going to get into what's happening next year because, remember, we don't even have the, what's it called? The chart that lays out everything that's happening next year. We're probably going to get that at this event. Stay tuned for the stream, a special 20th anniversary concert broadcast. World of Warcraft's 20 years of music, celebrating 20 years of World of Warcraft music produced by Hellepick and filmed live in Switzerland. The concert was performed by the 21st Century Orchestra and 3 choirs. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm excited to see that. I love me some WoW music, so a nice orchestral version of it. Yeah, I'm into this. I'll definitely watch this. You'll be able to earn some new in-game viewership rewards for Hearthstone, Warcraft Rumble, and World of Warcraft. We'll have more details for you soon, so be sure to check back on our official site. Remember, they said they're not going to do a BlizzCon this year, so this is probably going to be like a BlizzCon-esque replacement for a lot of this stuff that's going to be announced. And like I said, we're probably going to get that map that lays out everything that's going to be coming out next year. I'm very interested to see, because remember, that map that we have now really ends with this anniversary patch, and then we don't know what's coming next. So I'm excited to see what is, in fact, going to come for us down the line in WoW. More things happening, more hotfixes, more class tuning. I mean, it seems like every morning now you're going to wake up for the next couple days and find out whether your class has been buffed or nerfed. We're going to get into this real quick. Some interesting stuff going on. Feral Druid getting buffed. This is great. Shred damage increased by 20%. Rake damage increased by 5%. Wild Slash and Swipe and Thrash damage increased by 40%. Was 25%. So this increases, I should say, Swipe damage by 40%. Was 25%. Druid of the Claw. Ravage cast by Convoke. And Spirits now trigger Killing Strikes. So big buffs there for Feral Druids. I haven't seen a lot of Feral Druids in the game lately, honestly. It's probably because they're just not hitting very hard. But this should change some of that. Hunters. Beast Mastery corrected an issue where Phantom Pain to unintentionally deal repeated damage. Okay. Shamans. We're going to talk a little bit more about Enhancement Shaman because there's actually something else that came out after this patch notes that we'll get into here. But resolved an issue where Fire Nova to be disabled while there are flame shock targets around. Restoration resolved an issue causing Ascendance to not duplicate healing as restorative mists, okay? And then some item fixes here. User interface, and then 20th anniversary stuff. Awakening Machine Quest now rewards Bronze Celebration tokens as intended. Looks like it wasn't. And then Moira Bronzebeard now respects her own cooldown for Shadow Ward in Blackrock Depths. It looks like she was just casting that shit way too much, and now her actual cooldown has come into effect. So, as I mentioned before, Elemental Shaman, one of the darlings of the patch, one of the darlings of the expansion lately. Elemental and Enhancement have been doing absolutely fantastic. They've been pumping hard, putting out big numbers, having a good time in Raid and everything else. Well, finally, it's their turn to get nerfed just a little bit. Lightning Rod now transfers only 10% of lightning damage dealt to Lightning Rod targets. Was 20, so that's a 50% nerf there. Hitting a little bit less. Obviously, Elemental Shamans are one of the best right now. They've been doing really good. Their AoE damage was out of control, so this is probably to correct some of that. They're still going to be very good and very viable in every aspect of the game right now. But yeah, your Lightning Rod damage is going to hit a little less hard. Raid skip quests are now retroactively account-wide. Oh shit, this is really big. So going back all the way to the Warlords of Draenor, if you have gotten any raid skip quests done, those will now be warband bound, essentially, account-wide. You can go back to any of these raids, even the current ones, on your alts and get in and do the raid skip. No longer do you have to progress on every single character to get that raid skip, or, switch and log into your one character, activate the skip, and then have somebody else continue on for you. So that's great. This is retroactive, as I said, going back all the way to Warlords. Now, one thing to note about this change, is that you still have to complete the quest on a single character. So this is not like, oh, clear the raid on one and then cleared on another, and now you got your 2 clears in, so you've unlocked the skip. No, you still got to do it on one character, finish the quest on one, and then it unlocks it across all of your warbands. So that's great. November 22nd, 20th, didn't catch that date. Oh, for the Warcraft thing, yeah, November 13th is the date for that. So getting your raid skips is even better now, and you don't have to do it again and again on different characters. That's a nice quality of life update for these. Now, Time Warp badges are a big currency. We already know that for the anniversary event. You basically got your bronze tokens, and then you got your Time Warp badges. Yesterday we went over the bronze celebration tokens and how many you need in total to get everything. Now we're going to talk about Time Warp badges. So here it is. For the mounts that are currently available for Time Warp badges, 5,000 for the shitty down-resed hippogriff. That's what you're going to need there. 4,400 in total needed for every single pet that's available. That's only 2 pets there, so you'll be able to get those. And then the toys. There's a couple toys here. I said there's only 1 toy. The Practic Ravager for 200 of these Time Warp badges. Now remember, this isn't how many of there are in total. This is just the Time Warp badges related things. And then for cosmetic item appearances, 23.5k needed to get all of these unlocked. I do want to quickly note, look at this. Look at this! I freaking said this the other day. This, by the way, comes from SOD, and it's a staff. It's a scythe staff, and I kept saying, man, I wish they would turn this thing into some kind of pole arm so I could use it on my blood DK. Blizzard, listen. Clearly, they watched the stream. It's very obvious. How's it going, Blizz devs out there? Thank you so much for listening. Yes, now, the Doom Whale Reaper is, in fact, a polearm, changed from the Doom Reaper's Scythe, which was only a staff and wasn't going to be usable. Yeah, I'm sorry, I almost lost my shit there, but I'm very excited to get this thing for my Death Knight. I will, in fact, be paying for this. But again, for all these transmogs, 23.5k to get all of these in. And then you got your rare transmog appearances. These are much cheaper, 1,285 in total to be able to get all of these. In total, you're going to need 34k, basically, 34,385 Time Warp badges to buy all of the goodies that we mentioned up here. It's a lot, but then again, you know, this is a currency that you've been able to stack since way back when Time Warp badges first entered the game, so a lot of people actually already have this. I don't, personally. I haven't done a lot of time walking. I've done it, but not consistently enough to do this. I think I've got like 10k Time Warp badges right now. So I'll have to pick and choose. Obviously, one of the things I'm going to pick, of course, is this thing. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it, it's so glorious. Yeah, so that's it. Go grind those out. Obviously, your bronze, you're going to want to get those too. And if you get enough stuff, you can buy everything you've ever wanted to buy from this event.